What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? So, I usually don't talk about, new games and stuff coming out because, I'm usually busy making other content, stuff like that. But I really wanted to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 because the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming real soon. This video won't be long, just getting into it, me getting into it, and then explaining what I think about it. And to be honest with you, the price is going to be $450, and I think a standalone will be $80, which a lot of people are upset about. That's practically the price of Call of Duty, maybe, or GTA. I think GTA is like $70 for E&E, expanded and enhanced. So, that's saying that Nintendo is selling you a Switch 2, which costs $450, which is $150 more than the original Nintendo Switch, which came at $299. So, that's already one Call of Duty game right there. And you know how greedy these companies are? Like, for example, Call of Duty games these days normally cost from an average of $120 to $140, $140 US dollars. That's a whole game right there. A whole game. And you're literally paying for Call of Duty the same price you would pay for a console in just one game. So what they're saying is that all they want is to rip you off and strip you of any time worth playing a game. Now, push games can just go back to the 30 price range, $30 to $50, $60 maybe, like how when GTA 5 was when it came out. Sure, $60, and it might have cost more than most games, but hey, the game was worth playing. And that's where most of these companies get twisted. The game is not really worth playing, even though they cost more, as if they were a console themselves. And this is a Switch. I think it's gonna be Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong, Bonanza, Hyrule Warriors, Angry Prison, Kirby Air, Riders in the Dusk, Bloods. So that's right there, 5 games. You're paying $450 just to get 5 games. When I think the original, you'd be paying $300 or even less than that, and you get more games. You'll probably get up to like 10 or 15 games for the price of $300. Back then, that was a lot. $300. $300 was enough to give you 5 copies of GTA 5. That was enough to get you maybe 6 Call of Duty games. $80 you're paying for the standalone, and the standalone is not even out yet. It's coming June 5th of 2025, which is in the next 2 months. So, to be honest with you, in my opinion, I would say the standalone or the Nintendo Switch 2 isn't even worth it because you're paying $450 for games you already got on the original Nintendo Switch, and all they're really trying to do is rip you guys off. Or, which I really hope is true, they're competing with Rockstar Games and possibly making it this much to see if Rockstar Games is going to make the decision of making GTA 6 $100. Shoot, Rockstar made it like say, we're not kissing your ass, we're going to keep it at $70 instead. We're going to make them pay $70 because we don't need your money. Rockstar got FU money. Nintendo, they got FU money, but they had to try harder to promote their Switch. Rockstar already got the whole community promoting their next GTA title. Literally everybody's promoting it. Even me in some cases, because I talk about it sometimes too occasionally. But they could literally just say that and just drop the game. They don't even have to promote it because the game is already having its peak hype that it's ever had. They don't even have to give us trailer 2 for GTA 6, and they can just drop the game. But Nintendo Switch 2, you got Mario. These are games that people play, but they're not really games the majority of the gaming community are excited for. We're excited for GTA 6. And if they're hopefully competing to see if Rockstar is going to make it cost $100, I hope that's the case. I hope they're just not making it $80 just to rip you guys off, because some of you guys in the gaming community, y'all buy anything. It's like, y'all just want to be ripped off. Some of y'all in the gaming community. People will eat up anything. No matter if it's $100, $250, they can make a game $1,000 or a console that much. And you'll still have people waste their money, spend all that hard-earned money they earn just to get a console that, they'll probably play, but they're paying for games they already had. They're just repaying to play the game, which makes no sense. Why are you paying for games that you already got? You might as well just not even buy it at all. Because all they're doing is ripping you off just so they can get more money. And you're paying an extra $200, maybe $300 at max, just to play these games. They're not even new games. So why did Nintendo decide to announce this now? If anything, I think the perfect thing for them to do is at least give us 20 different new games, maybe 30, that we haven't seen before on Nintendo. And maybe it'd be worth it spending $300 to get more games, or get the Switch, because you're getting games that you haven't played before and haven't been on a Nintendo. So I think, in my opinion, don't buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I should call it the Nintendo, or Nintendo, because that's exactly what it is. I understand that in consoles, yes, justified to raise it at $450. That's the reasonable price range. Anything between maybe $200 and $500, I'm cool on that. But to make games $80 that you already played on a Nintendo Switch 1, which you probably could have got for like $30 or something like that in the past, you're paying $50 extra just to get the same game. And it's like, it makes no sense. Why are they making you pay $50 extra just to play the same game? It makes no sense. And I feel like Nintendo, even though I don't really play Nintendo games like that, I do enjoy Nintendo. Nintendo has a lot of great games. Nintendo is one of the most iconic game companies of all time. Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, the list goes on and on. I can name a couple. But if you're paying $80 for some games, it's definitely called them greedy. It's called them greedy for sure. It's called them greedy. But another reason too, that could be, you want to know another reason why the price might be that way, and maybe perhaps it is justified, is because of the terrorists. And I don't like to get into politics, but there is some tariffs going on with Trump, and I think Trump is trying to close those tariffs or something like that. And with those tariffs, not even just gaming, this is everything. All your food, your clothes, everything. That's what those tariffs are there. That might affect the price of GTA 6. So possibly we're making $80 for protection, financial protection from the tariffs going on right now. And they're trying to get you to buy for $80 so that hopefully they can get around the tariffs. And I'm really hoping that Trump does kind of get rid of the tariffs, or at least reduce them, because you really shouldn't be paying as much for games. I understand consoles and stuff, they cost more because not everybody can get them all at once, but you can get a game. Like some of these games are even on mobile, and you're paying more for them, and they're digital, which makes no sense. Why are you paying more for a digital than a disc? A disc is something physical, limited supply. A disc is something you have to kind of set a limit to. But if you're doing it virtually, you shouldn't have to be paying more. You shouldn't have to be paying more money just to play the game virtually or do it digital. Like digital, I feel like it's killing gaming in the world. It's really killing gaming. And in the next 10 years, the average price of the game might even cost $200 if they keep doing this. And if they don't get this sorted out, the gaming is doomed. Gaming is really doomed. And I really hope Rockstar doesn't kiss ass, because that's what a lot of these game companies are doing. And I feel like Nintendo's slowly falling into that slope Activision fell into. And it's gonna bite them in the butt. But again, since I have an open mind, it could be the tariffs. It could be the freaking tariffs. I don't think these games should cost $80. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know your opinion down below. How much do you think the Nintendo game should cost? We're not talking about the console, we're talking about the games. How much should they cost? I don't know, do you think the price is justified? Let me know your opinion, because that's just my stance on it. With the tariffs and taxes being placed on goods to increase revenue. What do you think? Because this is just an opinion. I'm not claiming this as a fact, this is just an opinion. Let me know, because I feel like that's the direction we're heading in gaming, and it's becoming pretty prevalent. So I think everybody, like who plays games, they should be aware of this, because this is affecting you as well, and the companies. So let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment down below, share this video out. What do you think about the games costing $80? And drop a like and subscribe if you want more of these gaming commentary videos. Anyways, y'all, drop a like, take care, and peace out. Peace!